Hello students, I am K. Jamberi, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, KCS Kasinadar College of Arts and Science. Introduction to EDI, Electronic Data Interchange. What is EDI? Electronic Data Interchange is the computer-to-computer exchange of business documents in a standard electronic format between business partners. The process, for an example, the process activity doing between two persons via computer to computer, that is EDI. Next one, EDI process, electronic data interchange process. Buyer generate purchase any one order. So given the order to any one company, the company receive the mails or faxes, and the company send to the supplier entire order into internal system and prints on invoice, and given the invoice to the fax or mails to getting the receive the customer from any one product order from the any one company. That is a simple EDI process activity doing in the electronic data interchange. So next one, EDI steps involved or components of EDI. There are four steps involved in EDI. One, computer to computer. Second one, business documents. Third one, standard format. Fourth one, business partners. Let's go to see one by one on next slide in steps involved in EDI or components of EDI. First one, computer to computer. EDI replaces postal mail, fax and email. While email is also an electronic approach, the documents exchanged via email must still be handled by people rather than the computers. Having people involved slows down the processing of the documents and also introduce to errors. Instead of electronic data interchange, documents can flow straight through to the appropriate application on the receiver computer. For an example, the order management system, and the processing can begin immediately. A typical manual process looks like this, with lots of paper and people involved into computer to computer, the between two process activity via computer. For an example, if you given any one order to the Amazon from one user to one person to the Amazon client via the documents, that is a computer to computer. Because why this is a computer to computer, we are say, for an example, if you give the order invoice, but you are giving the any one purchase, any one order from the Amazon, you can given the clarifications of clarifications or products or description of the product you given to the company may be sent to the bill once you can order the any one product from the Amazon. This is a simple way to computer handle the via documents using the computers. Next one, business documents. These are any of the documents that are typically exchanged between the process. There is a document process between the two persons exchanged. The most common documents exchanged via EDI. Already I told you, the best example of Amazon. EDI are purchase orders, invoice and advance chip notices. But there are many others such as bill or loading. Bill or loading is the customer's documents, inventory document, shipping status documents and payment documents. Next one, the standard format. Because the EDI documents must be processed by computers rather than humans, a standard format must be used so that the computer will be able to read and understand the documents. The documents will be clear to sending to one person to the another person, because the computer will be able to read and understanding the documents. See why I'm telling a standard format describes that each piece of information. That's why I'm telling a specific format to that is sent to the customer or client. A standard format describes what each piece of information is what format. For an example, integer, decimal, month, date, year, without any standard format. Each company would send documents using its company specific format, because the company specific format is having many companies are something for some format will be follow. For an example, the top corner is company logo and company address, and between the middle of paper, that is a middle of paper, we can description of the product. There are several EDA standards used today, including ANSI, American National Standard Institute, EDIFACT, Tradocoms, and for each standard there are many different versions. Example, ANSI 5010 or EDIFACT version D12 release. Yeah. When two business decide to exchange EDA documents, they must agree on the specific EDA standard and version. Business typically use an EDA translator, either or in-house software or via an EDA service provider, to translate the EDA format so the data can be used by their internal applications and thus enabled straight-through processing of documents. So last one, business partners. The exchange of EDA documents is typically between two different companies. Earlier I told you two different persons via the translate the computer transfer the documents to one person to the another person. Here the business partners to different companies referred to as business partners or trading partners. For an example, company A may buy goods from company B. Company A sends order to company B. Company A and company B are business partners. That is an example of business partners. Thank you for watching my video.